Okay guys, so here I have my pot that I'm going to use to make the hibiscus face toner. So it's just a clean pot, and I have my hibiscus right here. This is the first one, and I got this one off of Amazon. So I'm just going to go ahead and take out some of the hibiscus and play it sit into the pot. Okay guys, so the way we're going to set up this is pretty simple. Okay, so we're going to use a glass cup. Normally I would use a mason jar, but because this pot is so deep, the mason jar is not going to work. So I just put a regular one of a regular cup, and I'm going to put this bowl on top of the cup, just like that. And now I'm going to go ahead and place in the hibiscus. So we have two different hibiscus today. This is the other one that we're going to be using, guys. Okay guys, so the last time I did this, I put way too much hibiscus and my toner was a little bit too red. It was really red and I didn't like that. So for tonight's hibiscus, guys, we're going to be using 2/5 of a cup of hibiscus, and then I'm going to be using 1 gallon of distilled water that I got from Walmart. So 1 gallon. I'm just going to go ahead and evenly spread the hibiscus in the pot, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and just pour in the 1 gallon of distilled water. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and lift this cup just so that the pressure doesn't break the cup. Just like that, okay? And now I'm going to pour it again. I'm going to just pour it. And I'm going to do 1 whole gallon. Let me see if that's enough. That's good enough. I'm going to take my whisk and I'm just going to make sure that there's enough hibiscus inside the pot. I'm going to stir it. And I'm going to pour the whole gallon in now. Normally you don't want to cover up the hibiscus with too much water, guys, but because this hibiscus tends to get a very strong red color, I'm going to try to avoid that this time. So I'm going to pour in more water. And let's see. So I think that, so I'm just gonna do the whole entire 1 gallon. Okay, yeah, so that's a whole entire gallon. Oops. I'm just gonna go ahead and stir it. So it shouldn't be too red this time, where there's a color coming off when I spray it on a cotton swab or cotton or something. Alright, so now we're going to put this back, guys, on top of it. Okay, and then you want to go ahead and find the perfect lid that fits your pot that you're going to be using. So I'm going to go ahead and get the lid. Okay guys, so now I'm going to go ahead and cover this pot. The pot all the way, guys. You want to make sure that it's sealed. And ice. And ice on top of the pot. So what's going to happen now, guys, the heat will rise and melt the ice, and then we're going to collect some hibiscus water in the little bowl right there. You guys will see. It's kind of hard to explain, but you guys will see what I mean. Okay, so we're gonna let this boil as long as it needs to, and we'll be back. Okay, so we're gonna leave this ice right here. All right guys, so at this point, so guys, as you can see in the pot, the first thing that you guys are going to see is that this was a bowl that I placed on top of the. Okay guys, so for some weird reason my video stopped recording and I lost all footage after that point. So basically what happened, guys, was the evaporation from the steam and the hibiscus and all of that caused that clear liquid to form in that glass bowl. So that clear liquid is basically just the hibiscus essence and all of that stuff, like the nutrients in the hibiscus. And that right there is literally like liquid gold. It's very good for the skin. So you guys can keep that clear liquid hibiscus toner for yourself and use it on your face, or you guys can add it into your mixture. So once you guys strain off your hibiscus, guys, what you want to go ahead and do is add anything else that you would like to add to your toner. If you want to add essential oils, flavoring scents, anything that you want to add, you go ahead and add to your strain hibiscus. So for me, guys, I added everything that I needed to add, and I literally put it into this bottle right here. Now let it sit for a few days just to make sure that everything was okay with it. It wouldn't go bad or anything like that. So guys, I have these 2 bottles that I bought off Amazon. So I have these rose petals that I bought a few months ago, but I never opened them. They have like pigments on them to basically look like this. Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you guys what I am going to do. So guys, my hand is already washed and sanitized. Okay, in case you guys are wondering, my hand is washed and sanitized. So I get the rose petals and I'm gonna go ahead and stuff them into the bottle. No guys, I already made a lot of these off camera. I made about more than 10 of these off camera, and what I realized is that after a while the roses start to lose their color. So I'm going to fill the empty bottle, and whenever I make a sale for the toners, I will add in the rose petals, because I don't want my rose petals to look so dead. Like, it looks so dead, guys. Like, literally it changed color. It's still, you know, it's still in there, but I just hate how it changed the color, you know. So then guys, pour in the liquid. Okay, so this is gonna be really messy. I had a little plastic thing that I was using, a plastic bowl that I was using, but I'm just gonna do it so I can show you guys at least once how I did it. So it's so much better. Okay guys, there you have it. And you literally just put the top on and you're good to go. As you guys can notice though, the roses have a different color. This is the one I did yesterday, and this is the one I did right now, and they have a different color. So I figured that after a few hours, the rose start to lose their color and it looks, you know, less pretty. So this is why I'm only going to fill the bottles with the rose toner, and then when I get an order, I'll go ahead and just put in a few rose petals into the bottle. But I do have a few of these on hand already, so I'm ready to ship at any point because they're ready. Okay guys, so yeah, that is how I make my hibiscus toner.